Hello artists, Mrs. Castle here, and I'm going to shade a sphere for you, and I'm going to use a monochromatic color theme for this one. I have my red violet that I used on my cube that you've already seen, and we've already have a test of that. And I'm going to use white, and I know white is difficult to see on the paper, but it's there. And I'm going to use black. So monochromatic is always one color. Don't add any other colors to this, and white and black. So I'm going to start out with my white, and I'm going to put my my highlight on here using the white, and then I'll blend the magenta with it, and then I'm going to add black for the shadow. So we don't put the highlight in exactly the middle. Put it up on the top, up on the top third somewhere. Putting it in the very middle is boring. And I know this is hard to see. Trust me, it's there. You'll see it in a minute. And going around is a good idea because a sphere is round. So if you shade it round, in a round shape, you're gonna help yourself a lot. Help yourself make it look round. You can tell the difference where I'm adding magenta on top of the white compared to where I'm adding it just on the plain paper. And again, always start out lightly. Now, with monochromatic, let's get in there, get in that little dent. That dent is going to show with colored pencil, and it's okay. I'm going to go all the way down because I want my black blended with my color, just like we did with the oil pastel when you were practicing blending monochromatic color themes with that. Okay. I'm going to get, because our sphere is really mostly magenta, but when bright light shines on something, we see a highlight or a light spot. Many of you have noticed that in people's eyes if you like to draw people. And if you look at a person, many times you'll see the reflection of light in their eye. And I'm doing those longitudinal kind of strokes to kind of layer up the color a little bit more. Okay, now I'm going to start adding some black, and I'm going to bring my black up around the side to, it's about 3/4 of the way around. And I'm shading lightly. I'm going to bring this about 1/4 or 1/3 of the way up to get the blending going. And I'm going to put more around the bottom than I do up the side. So it's going to be heavier down here than it is in the middle. Maybe heaviest if it's sitting on a table. Wherever that would be touching the table, that's where the dark is going to be heaviest. But we're not going to worry about that too much right at this point in time. Switch back to my magenta so I can blend some more of that in, because it still should look like a dark magenta. rather than solid black. Sorry. And I'm going to go back to my white and I'm going to blend some more white. Put some that's longitudinal. Blend some white in there. And I'm going to go back and add a little brightness on that edge. And with the colored pencil, you may be able to kind of clean it up around the edge a little bit with one of my erasers or a pencil eraser. All right, there's my sphere. All right, okay, if you need help, let me know. I can't wait to see what you do. Have fun. Bye-bye.